It is a Friday morning, the 30th day of July. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank.
Most people understand the need for life insurance, but not many want to talk about why it's essential to your financial plan. It may seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get overwhelmed. Get started with Country Financial. Call me, Sean O'Quinn, today at 588-1051 and let me work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford.
Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Assurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings restaurant in Jessup is now open for business, practicing social distancing, but still serving that great food that Damon's is famous for. Come inside or come through the drive-thru, but Damon's is open inside and welcomes back its customers. The menu's the same, the service is fast, and the food is fantastic, and the sauces remain the same, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. The number is the same, 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Restaurant on West Cherry Street in Jessup, dining room now open for business. Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
For FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. And good morning, Bob. How's it going?
That's good. The weekend's here.
It's going to be a hot one, man. So be careful out there. Heat index values way on up there, 109 today, 113 tomorrow with heat index values. Highs around 98, 99. Just got to be careful out there.
It's air conditioned at the golf course. You didn't know that?
Yeah, it's air conditioned at the golf course. What are you going to do? Start start at 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that?
They can't change the tee times. 12:30.
12:30. So you're going to be out there in 100-degree heat playing golf.
Drink plenty of fluid. H2O.
Yes, sir. You keep that water and sports drinks going in you big time. You're going to have to do that. I've played in 100-degree weather before. It's not, it'll zap the energy out of you. But a 100-degree day on the golf course is better than any day at work, right, Bob?
I'm ready. I'm not missing my tee time. I'll be there.
You will be there, huh?
I'll be there. Ready to roll.
Well, you can just, get on to the golf court, get that golf cart going, get that good breeze on you,
Just drink plenty of fluids.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got guests in the studio with us this morning. We've got the coming up tomorrow is going to be a car wash and book bag and school supply giveaway. And we've got folks in here from Fairhaven this morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good morning. I need to get your name again.
It's Kristen Balding. I'm the Marketing and Community Awareness Manager for Fairhaven.
And what's that last name again?
Balding.
Balding? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, Kristen Balding with Fairhaven in the marketing. And so we had you on here before. We've been promoting the for folks to get the school supplies together, get those and drop them off at Fairhaven and other spots, and then the car wash of the tomorrow. So give us the update on what's happening.
So we are really impressed with everyone's support for this first-time event. We received a large amount of donations, and we actually have about 40 packed book bags. So
these book bags were donated.
That's right.
They were, and then they're packed with school supplies.
Right. The Stand Club members have helped.
And it's the what club member?
It's Stand Club.
Stand Club.
Yes, it's Students Taking Actions Against Negative Decisions.
Okay. All right. Just want to, it gets to be the way we were saying. It could be stand, could be SAND, and then what does it stand for? So I just want folks to know what STAND is.
Yes,
so
sir.
once again, it's students
taking actions against negative decisions,
and it's all part of under the Fairhaven umbrella. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And so we, like you said, we've got this event going on tomorrow. This is the first time we have ever held anything like this. And the purpose behind it was just to get the students involved in a community service act, just serving others, but also, of course, to bring awareness to Fairhaven, our program, what we represent, how we help, the resources available, and the club that's available for students to join at the high school level as well.
Good. And the book bags, if there's anybody that you want to thank for their donations or their help or anything like that?
I do want to thank, of course, anyone that supported us by donating. I don't know. A lot of we had several location drop-offs,
right?
And so I'm not sure anyone in particular as far as those supplies, but I do want to send a special thank you out to Jason Weaver. He's the mayor of Scriven, and he has helped me tremendously, just with marketing, sharing things. Word of mouth is obviously the best form of advertisement, especially in small towns, and he's always been supportive on numerous events we've had, so including this one.
Well, good. And so tell us what will happen with these book bags that are filled with book supplies tomorrow at the car wash.
So we will be set up at Taco Bell, which is right there in front of Walmart, and we'll have the students are going to be washing the cars. We'll have a couple tents set up with tables with our awareness materials, and then Fairhaven staff will be kind of handling that, and the book bags will be packed in under those tents. So when you pull in, and we'll have signs and posters and things just to kind of direct you on where to turn and where to go. That parking lot's fairly small. But just kind of just do a circle. But we'll have it set up where everyone knows what to do, and you can get out while your car's getting washed if you want to walk over to the table and get a book bag. That's kind of how we're expecting it to go. Then again, it is a first time event, so each time you do one of these events, you learn the better way to do it the next time. So hopefully, it'll go smoothly. I expect that it will. We've got a lot of support and help. So.
Well, the book bags are for students out there who are in need of something like this.
That's right.
Of a book bag and all the supplies that they're just in a situation where they need that, and the parents can bring them by and get those book bags.
That's right.
Now, are they for certain age groups or for all students?
They're probably, elementary school age. It is school supplies that were based off of all the school supply list. It's your basic school supplies, loose leaf paper, spiral notebooks, composition books, pens, pencils, glue sticks, pencil boxes. It's targeted more towards elementary, but obviously you use all those things throughout your school year. So, and the book bags are definitely smaller. So they won't hold what these girls carry in high school, but yes, so it's anyone can use them. A high school student may not want to use this book bag, but they'll definitely be able to benefit from the supplies within it. Okay,
well, sounds good. So tell us a little bit about the car wash. I know you have a couple of students here with you this morning that's going to be out there scrubbing down them cars.
That's right. Can I let them tell?
I do. That's the reason why I said introduce them.
Okay, this is Hadley, and I've got Emily here as well, and they both have been Stand Club members, I believe, from the beginning, which has been a couple of years. And so they always are on board, team players. They've helped tremendously with this event, and amongst other things, sharing with their friends, creating flyers, and so yeah, we're grateful that they're a part of our club.
Hadley, let's move the mic on over to her. Hadley, what's your last name?
Hadley Bell.
What's that?
Bell.
Bell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how long have you been involved with Stand?
I've been in Stand since my freshman year, so this will be 2 years that I've been in it, and I'm planning to join my junior year as well.
Oh, okay. So you start junior just in a couple of weeks, right? Just
yes,
3 weeks.
Sir.
You'll be a junior there at Wayne County High School. So tell us what you're going to be doing out there tomorrow at Taco Bell in front of Walmart.
We're going to be washing people's cars and just having a good time, trying to stay cool, and just raising awareness for the club and trying to give out as much supplies as we can, just showing people that we're here and that we're trying to make an impact on the community.
Okay, and Hadley, who are your parents?
My mom is Maggie Graham, and my grandparents are Tammy and Danny Peak.
Okay, and so tell us a little bit about, do you know the setup, the logistics of the car wash for tomorrow? Where are you going to be set up in the parking lot Taco Bell, or do you already got that picked out?
We're going to be setting up a few tents, so really it just depends on the shadiest area, I'm guessing, just wherever we can get it set up and have a good flow running.
Okay, so when people drive up to Taco Bell tomorrow, they will be able to see how to drive in to get their car washed.
Yes, we'll have it laid out where everybody knows exactly where they're supposed to be and how it's supposed to move around quickly.
Okay. Well, the only shade out there is under that tree there. Yes. I don't think you're going to be washing there because that's dirt and grass. But you will have tents set up out there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, good. And is there anything that you'd like for folks to know about Stand?
It's a very, it's a newer kind of club, but it really has helped me a lot with just seeing that there's a need in the community, not just within the schools, but within all of the community. And it's helped me do a lot more service work and get out there and just see that there's just really a need all over. And I really like the club. I think that if you're coming to high school, you definitely should check out Fairhaven, and you should definitely join Stand Club. Okay.
The other student we have with us this morning is Emily. Emily, what's your last name?
Emily Boatwright.
Boatwright. Okay, Emily. Tell us about your involvement with Stan. How long you been involved, and what?
This year will be my third year. I did just about every activity that they've done since I joined.
And why did you join Stand?
Really to get more involved in the community and community service.
Okay. Is there anything that you learned about Fairhaven? What did you learn about Fairhaven and the services it provides when you became a member of Stand 3 years ago?
What I really learned is their impact on the kids and everything, because we actually got to meet some of the kids from Fairhaven, and it's really fun getting to do things with them. Okay.
All right. And so y'all going to be out there tomorrow. I guess if you get hot, you can just get the hose and just put it over your head, right?
Yes, sir.
Because it's going to be a little warm out there. Make sure you wear sunscreen, maybe a hat or something like that. And I understand that there's no charge for the car wash tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, but we are taking donations.
So donations are accepted, okay? So it is free, but donations are accepted. The donations go to Fairhaven, I assume, or does it go to Stand to help them with their club for Fairhaven?
It goes to Fairhaven.
Go to Fairhaven. Okay. All right. And who are your parents?
Jill Boatwright and James Boatwright.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else you want to say?
No, thank you.
That's it? Okay. All right. Back to Kristen.
Yes, sir.
All right. And so, once again, no charge tomorrow, but donations accepted. Is that right?
That's right. Donations are accepted and very much appreciated. And, again, just thank you so much for the community. We had O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto, AutoZone. They provided all of the car wash supplies. Everyone has been very supportive. And people share my post on Facebook, which obviously is really a amazing way to market because it doesn't cost us anything and you get a lot of visibility. So I just want to make sure that we thank everyone that has supported. And if you don't have any plans tomorrow, I know downtown Jessup's got the sidewalk sale going on. Fairhaven Market's participating in that. So I just say, come over there, support local. You can go get your car washed, get your school supplies.
So Fairhaven, we will be open tomorrow for the sidewalk sale.
Fairhaven Market's going to be participating in the sidewalk sale. They'll be open for the duration of that. I believe it's either 10 to 5 or 9 to 5. But you can just support locally all day.
Okay. Well, sounds good.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right,
appreciate
Bob,
it.
Question, comments, or anything for the lady? Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck with that car wash tomorrow.
Y'all have a great day.
And great service y'all provide. WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. We got another guest out there in the green room. They'll be on in a moment.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
All right, 15 minutes after 8 o'clock, 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. We did get a reminder about the sidewalk sale for tomorrow. The DDA, Downtown Development Authority, along with many merchants in downtown Jessup, are having a big sidewalk sale tomorrow to get you prepared for back to school and the upcoming you hate to say fall right now when temperatures are in the hundreds, but they're going to have a big sale in downtown Jessup tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The sidewalk sale in downtown Jessup. Bob, another guest this morning.
11 days from school, and we've got the high school principal, Brett McDaniel, in here. A lot of important information to be given out. So, first of all, Doc, how you doing?
Doing good, Bob. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. What year will this be for you as the high school principal?
This will be number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Man, doesn't it? I've been in Jessup almost 8 years now. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but holy cow.
Again, a lot going on at the high school, a lot going on with the open houses, which is right around the corner, but you requested this time to get some information out, so the floor is yours, as they say. What would you like to tell people?
Well, I had somebody ask me earlier in the week, had driven up to the school and said, holy cow, y'all have a bunch of stuff going on at the school. I think we had mini cheer camp, football, and band camp, and or softball or baseball practice or weightlifting. That is just, you can tell it's getting close to the beginning of school because there's so many activities and a lot of, the business around school is starting to pick up. So we're excited about the opportunity to have kids back in the building. And the superintendent had the principals meeting a couple of weeks ago, and our theme right now is near normal. Everything we want to do is back to as near normal as possible. So we're excited about kids coming back to the building in just a little over a week, and our faculty coming back on Monday and starting the pre-planning work to get ready for opening the doors for 1,400 kids, and here we go. So I think our first big thing that's coming is our open house, which is on Thursday, August the 5th. We've had something new that our counseling staff has wanted to put in this year, and that's a freshman orientation where we kind of go through the first days of what it's like to be a freshman student, and trying to ease that transition. That's a big, between middle school and high school is a big jump and a big transition, and there's a lot of studies out there that that shows that there's a drop off when you get from middle school to high school, just maturation and growth and maturity, and
And that freshman orientation's at 1:00 at the high school auditorium. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that for just freshmen, or is it freshmen and parents?
It's for just freshmen. From 1 to 3 will be just freshmen, and the parents can actually come in at 3:30 and go through the schedule with their students and walk the building. But just kind of really, targeting the freshmen just to help them, learn what high school is about and learn some of the things they need to know, and kind of ease them into, the freshman year and show them how important, that first year, day one is important.
Right. So it's just for the freshman students, not the parents.
Correct.
I gotcha. Just want to clarify that because it wasn't clarified on the press release. So I just want to clarify that that is just for freshman students, and then the parents can come to the open house, which is the same day.
Correct. And they can come at 3:30 when we start, and then walk the halls and that kind of thing. Go through the schedule with their students.
I gotcha. What all takes place at the open house? I mean, they just able to just walk to the school, meet their teachers they're going to have. Is that how that works? Or?
Yeah, get the syllabi from each one of their teachers, meet the teachers, kind of get expectations, school needs or school supply list, that kind of thing. They can access their schedules. Schedules will go live on the 4th. You can do it by phone. A lot of people like to pull up on their phone, but if they don't have an opportunity to pull up on their phone or something, they can get one printed. We'll have printers there on on the day that they come for open house. But we ask that they'll be live on the 4th. So we're asking that any parents and students look at their schedule and see if there's an open block or a course that they've taken previously that's repeated or something, so that we can be on the front end. When we do the scheduler, sometimes the schedule doesn't always pick up things, so we have to try to go back and fix issues. But we'll get those fixed in the first week of school. But we ask that if there is a mistake or something, we have opportunities for kids to sign up right in front of the guidance office with a slip, so they can turn into the guidance office before they leave. And the guidance ladies are really good about trying to make sure everything's fixed and schedules are correct for heading towards graduation. We want to make sure everybody's on track for graduation.
Well, as everybody knows, the Delta variant is spreading, and Savannah schools are requiring masks. Liberty County schools are requiring masks. Right now, Wayne County has not made a decision on that. Right now, no mask at this time. Is that correct?
As normal as possible. That's our theme. That's our theme right now.
Try to keep health officials and all that. Is there any discussions like before the pandemic was in full force back in February? There were meetings every day with community leaders and things like that. Are those still taking place, or?
They're still, yes, sir. I talked with Dr. Kelly and Miss Carla Armstrong, who stays in contact with our local folks and the CDC and the Department of Public Health, and to kind of follow those guidelines, because they are changing every day. And we're monitoring those closely. The superintendent's office is monitoring it as well, really close, so that we can have the best information that he can get out and they can get out to the schools and the school systems to make the best decisions possible. But and we're going to still take some of the same steps that we took last year, as far as trying to make sure everybody's safe with wiping down high touch areas and providing hand sanitizers in the building, and even making masks optional. If somebody doesn't feel safe or doesn't feel like they want to be in the building without a mask, then by all means they can wear a mask. So we want everybody to come and be able to experience school and to learn, but also feel safe while they're there. So we're going to do everything we can to to keep high service areas, high touch service areas wiped down, and keep the building sanitized. And our custodial staff has done a great job this summer of our getting the building prepared and ready, and we'll continue to do some of those things that we learned last year that were effective. Those are some practices we probably need to keep in place. So we're going to continue to do those type things to try to protect everybody and keep them safe and keep everybody in the building.
Every year there's turnover, people retire and things like that. Who's going to be the assistant principals this year? Do you have most of the same staff back, or who's on your staff this year?
They're at Wayne County High School, just in case folks are tuning in. Okay, Wayne County High School. Okay.
I do have two new assistant principals. Miss Kimberly Harrison was our CTA director, and she moved up to the board back in the spring to take on a spot that was vacated. So we were going to miss her, but she did a great job for us. But Miss Amanda Phelps was the instructional coach out at Scriven. She's moved to the high school to take that role that Miss Harrison vacated. And then Dr. Craig Davis, the Wayne County, everybody knows Dr. Davis. He's from Wayne County, been here for 30 years, and he put his time in and retired back in March. He and Dr. Brinson went out together, and we hired somebody from within our building. Our First Sergeant Short, our JROTC instructor, has moved into Dr. Davis's spot. So we have two new assistant principals. Mr. Edwards and Dr. Tootle remain, as in the same place they were in last year or in the last couple of years. So still have some stability, but some new faces in the administration role.
Again, if you just joined us, Dr. McDaniel, high school principal, with us. Again, the highlights, of course, the open house is the first big event taking place in the freshman orientation, and that's set for next week. Is that correct?
Next Thursday at 3:30. Yeah, 3:30 to 6.
It's open house.
Open house.
Okay.
And the orientation is that day for freshmen at 1:00.
Yep, 1 to 3:30
for the kids.
I guess all the bus schedules, not the bus schedules, the parking things. That was all done last week, right? If people hadn't parking, that's behind you, right?
Well, there'll be a second chance opportunity for anybody who didn't get a parking permit last week. We'll have that available during open house from those 3:30 to 6 time frame. So if somebody didn't have the opportunity to get up there to the school last week, they can pay on RevTrack. If they would look online on our website, they can download all the information they need. There's several pieces of information, paperwork they're going to need to be able to get a parking permit, and they can pay on RevTrack, and we'll have a printed or a copy of it where they paid and get them a parking permit. But all that work can be done prior to coming to the school, and we can get that issued to them when they're there for orientation.
Any logistical changes this year, from dropping students off, picking them up, buses, any logistical things that parents or guardians need to be aware of, or the students themselves?
Not really. We, like I said, we learned some things last year with the pandemic and trying to change things to make students safer. We'll probably follow the same procedures in the morning, doing the buses in waves so that we don't have just an influx of 1,000 kids all over each other. At 7:30 to 7:40 in the morning, we will try to mitigate that a little bit and do bus waves and let them go through and eat breakfast and kind of move them through. In the afternoons, we'll continue to do the waves in the afternoon. We did about every 5 minutes. We called bus riders so that it kind of spread out. But as far as pickup in the front, it's the same. We'll release students that ride and drive a couple of minutes early so they can get out of the building, and then we'll call our bus riders so that we just trying to minimize the amount of time that they're together in large groups, just to do everything we can to mitigate the virus.
And what time is opening and closing bells this year?
We'll start school at 8 o'clock, and we'll end at 3:10.
Okay, 8 to 3:10.
8 to 3:10.
At Wayne County High School.
At Wayne County High School.
Okay. All right, and do you still have the same commercial cleaning company as you did last year, or do you?
Yes,
I thought you did. I remember Bob reporting that the school board decided to go with them again for this year, and so just trying to let the parents know that it may be a year later, but still you're going to be very proactive when it comes to keeping surfaces clean and sanitized. And I know that when we were talking to Dr. Kelly last week that the air purifiers are still going to be in all the rooms to make sure you have fresh air in each room.
Correct. And we thank the community folks who donated those, because that's been a big help too. Again, try everything we can do to help freshen the air and keep kids safe and our teachers safe so they can be at work. And educating our kids. It's hard to educate kids if they're not not in the classroom, and if if the teachers have to be out because they're on quarantine or whatever. It's a little bit different when they're not in that classroom, and trying to do distance learning is not as effective as being in front of a teacher. So,
oh yeah, definitely.
We're trying to do everything we can to keep everybody in the building and keep everybody safe so that we can educate our kids. And, they talk about this, there's a big buzz in education and across the nation about the gap and, the educational gap between COVID and stuff like that and kids learning. And, obviously we're able to stay in school all year long last year, so we did benefit from being in that building, and so I think it's a positive thing, and kids learn better when they're in front of our teachers, and we have a great staff that work hard to help our kids each and every day.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. McDaniel in here, principal of Wayne County High School. School starting on August 9th. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
On a Monday.
On a Monday, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Look forward to it. Should be fun.
All right. Anything else, Dr. McDaniel?
No, I just touch on just maybe a few other things. We have kind of mentioned it just a few minutes ago. We've had a lot of activities going on, but I think I heard Bob this morning when I was driving in about the football. It's next Friday night. They have a band performance this morning. It's kind of like an impromptu drop-in type thing from 8 to 10. The band's doing some community performances. If anybody wanted to drop by and see,
we're at there at school
at the band field right beside. Between Martha Puckett and right. The high school. And softball's got their first softball game next week on the 5th at 5:30 at home against Bacon County.
Is the field going to be ready? They still got the dirt.
We're working hard to get there.
It's like construction, you put it in that last nail before the first person walks in. So
that's right.
The same way it is, 90% of the work will get done in the last 9 days.
That's right. Cross country is August 14th at 9 o'clock over in Hazelhurst. Cheer just finished up their We Cheer camp, or finishing up this morning, doing their culmination of a week-long cheer camp with the smaller children in the community. And volleyball's in full swing. I think their first match is on the 12th over in Tattnall County. So really starting to crank up and see the school get started, and then, as all the activities pick up. And you were talking to the young ladies that were part of the Strand club, so they're beginning to be active too. So a lot of our club, we'll have club day and stuff like that, but we'll have clubs represented at open house too, so that students can be involved. So anyway, in every way possible, we like kids to be involved in something around the school, and taking pride in being a Yellow Jacket. And that's what's kind of what it's all about, is being a Yellow Jacket and taking pride in our community and our school.
There's going to be an issue with the students there with the track thing just sitting there. Have they killed any more gators out of that swamp? I know they killed one a couple weeks ago. So. It's just sitting there. Have they gotten the supplies? Is there any work being done on that?
Maybe the only gators we'll get is Ware County. How about that?
It's a mess. But it's just sitting there. I don't know if they get any supplies, or I don't want to see how it's going to be done by the end of September. Is what the projected date is, but I don't think that's happening.
We're looking forward to. I mean, not many schools around. Dr. Kelly and I were actually talking about this yesterday. Not many schools, or there's not many venues like the one that we're going to have. So we're, you kind of look at it in the interim. It's sitting there and it looks like nothing's moving. But I kind of the mindset. I look at the bigger picture, and we're going to have a state of the art track out there that's it may be a little slow moving, but by the time we get it, it's going to be second to none. That's kind of the way I like to think is we want Wayne County to have the best of the best and be the best of the best. And
it's going to be like Camden, where they have their own track separate, and over there, and it's the same way here. It's going to be there at the school, a separate track for track and field events only. And but you can't help it when supplies don't come in.
No, I think the nation.
There's a lot of businesses around here like that. They can't sell because they can't get.
That's right. The car market, the building material market, everything's kind of slow going right now because of the shortage. But just looking at the big picture, I'm just excited about having a $2 million track sitting out there on our campus, and for our student athletes and for our kids to be able to utilize every day is exciting. We've done a lot of upgrades to our facilities and to the school. We've painted, had the school painted the gold and black to represent Wayne County High School. So when you walk through the front doors, it's gold and black, and the building looks outstanding. And we have a beautiful school to be as old as it is, and you add a nice track, and we've got new practice facilities back there for the football program and the soccer program. I have a new facility with lights on it. So we're really moving the needle to take that next step to be second to none. So that's kind of the the interim part of it is it's not moving very fast. It's on a snail pace, but hopefully by whether it's the end of September, end of October, end of November, we'll have something that's legit and that's really moving the needle forward and looks great for Wayne County High School and Wayne County as a whole.
Okay, all right. Appreciate you coming in, and good luck with the 2021-2022 season.
Thank you, sir.
It's going to be something else getting started here, and I hope all the students out there who are doing the football and the band and all that kind of stuff are being heat conscious. Luckily, we'll get some relief on Monday.
Yeah, no doubt.
Today and tomorrow is not going to be too good, but Monday it'll be a lot better.
Thank you, as always. A privilege to come by and speak with you guys.
All right, anytime. All right. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, world famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank.